Yeah, there I am. Yep. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. How is everybody's day going today? I hope it is going absolutely fantastic. Let me get my stuff going here. I'm so sorry I am late today. That is my bad. Let's get the regular music going here. And hello, here I am. There I am. How's everything? Let me see the a little bit brighter there. I have some ice cream from Costco. Delicious strawberry cheesecake ice cream. So you can see why I'm late. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. What's up? Fried pickles would be amazing right now during an Optic stream with barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce and pickles. Now that's an interesting choice there. As you can see here, I've been a little bit busy since the past stream. I did a little bit of cleanup on the terraforming side. I put some more leaves down over here. I want to cover this entire thing with leaves, but it looks pretty good when you're at the ground level as far as like this little area goes. This is looking real nice right here. Look at those little cattails. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Also, I have something to show. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Chili and I, we were doing some experimenting. I remember last stream. Was it last stream or the stream before that? We had some geysers here. And they were making mustard gas up on the top of the water. And we were like, how do we get rid of the mustard yellow gas? Because it doesn't really fit the area very well. But also have a geyser that goes off intermittently. And we came up with the solution. So, what we have here, you can't even see. You can't even see anything. It looks like perfectly normal. I built this little thing around it. It looks pretty nice. But if we go below, I mean, doesn't this look interesting already? So these are just randomizers. So every time that the redstone gets So you know, if you click a redstone, it starts to spark for like a randomized amount of time. But the armor stand is just going to keep doing that. And every time it does that, the observer will go off and it will trigger this little thingy, which is a pulse extender, which will turn off this redstone torch, which will unpower this piston, which puts the potent sulfur above the lava and shoots the geyser up into the air. So that way, it's never always there. The potent sulfur isn't always there with the magma underneath anymore, because that would make it so the gas goes. So only, it's going to be lava, so it's going to always be shooting up when it's over the top, just like so. It never even has time for the mustard gas to show up with the lava. And then to hide it all, this is a map. It's a mud map. Right on top. So you can't even tell. It's completely invisible. It's amazing. It's amazing. Hides it all perfectly, and there's no gas to be seen. Now I'm hoping Pico shows up today, because I have something very special to show Pico. I've been working hard on that too. You see, I've been working hard on this stuff that has nothing to do with what I'm making for my videos. So my videos just keep getting farther and farther behind. I haven't uploaded a video in like a few weeks. Don't have any jelly beans today. Just ice cream. I ate all my Minecraft jelly beans a long time ago. And I've been going through withdrawals. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I haven't uploaded in so long. Another reason is because the video I was planning on uploading next has gotten an unexpected delay, and I don't know when that delay is going to be solved, and it's the thing that I've been working on for so long. It's had years of preparation leading up to it, and it's had an unexpected delay. So That's another reason why I haven't uploaded in so long. And my next video at the theme park is almost done. I have one more room to finish, and it'll be done. Building. And then I have to edit it and everything. So, I've been working hard. I mean, I've been procrastinating probably too much. And I've been working hard at my actual job, so that's why I haven't uploaded. And I apologize. So that's what I've been up to. Should get a new video soon, though. Hopefully, I have the next 3 days off. I'm hoping that I can get my theme park video done in the next 3 days. So, wish me luck. Do I need to go to the Jelly Bean Clinic and get help? I'm trying to cope using things like ice cream. Because, like, it's kind of the same, but it's not really the same. It's temporary relief from the agony. Relief is always only temporary. We can only distract ourselves for so long. Everything that we do in life is just a distraction from the inevitable end of it. Anyways, let's look at our projects that we have to do today. Today's probably going to be a pretty short stream. Probably not much more than 2 hours. So, option 1. Oh, let me get my break timer going. Where are we at? 45 minutes? That's fine. We can do 45 minutes. Option 1, we can clean up the mountains. Oh, you know what? There's kind of spoilers back there. Maybe that's not a good option. Option 2. The boardwalk needs a video for that. Oh, there's a spoiler for later in the stream. Option 2 is to keep terraforming the Marshland area. Option 3 is to do a couple more trees like these guys. And option 4 is to make this cave a beautiful cave. The cave that we've been working on. You know the cave. It's the cave of wonders and amazing happiness times. So I'm going to make a poll. And y'all will have to vote on what we do today. What should we work on today? Mountains. Marshland. Plants. Marshland trees. Or cave. Alright, I'll let y'all decide. Everyone go vote in the poll. Go vote in the poll. I'm a philosopher now. I have a way with the words. A way with the wisdom. I can write a haiku like no other. Opticus. They call me Opticus. The great Opticus. Oh, you know what? I should... Is there a way to edit my poll? I think I'm going to change mountains. I want to change mountains to... You know what? I'm going to start a new poll. I'm sorry. I'm going to do another one. Do a new one. I forgot about bits and bytes. It still needs work. What should we work on today? I'll try again. It's my bad. I'm a little bit off my game today. I'm sorry about that. Bits and bytes. Kitchen. I'm gonna do the restroom as well. And then I'll do Marshland landscaping, which will include trees. And then the cave. Okay. Now vote in the new poll. This poll's perfectly amazing and better. Go vote in the poll. Go vote. Everyone's got to register for voting. Who will be the next big president of today's stream? Will it be the beautiful Bits and Bytes restroom, or will it be the Cave of Wonder? Are you not able to change your vote? Your vote's locked in once you choose? That's unfortunate. I'll take that into account. That you meant to do kitchen. Well, doesn't really matter because nobody else voted for the kitchen. Looks like the cave still won anyway. Pointless. Pointless poll. Funny that someone voted for the restroom. I mean, I could build a good restroom, I tell you what. Do you have the wool update installed? No. I don't do snapshots on the theme park. Don't want to break nothing. Don't want to break nothing. So we only do full releases. But however, I'm very excited about this new update, and I would love to talk about it during today's stream. It's gonna be fantastically amazing, revolutionary. The amount of stuff this is gonna change is absolutely insane. It's absolutely crazy. Hello, Mario. How's your day going today? Glad to see you here on the theme park stream. We're gonna be working on the cave today, it looks like. The votes have been counted. Hopefully there was no voter fraud. Maybe add some shadows around the lips like that. Kind of looks cool. You know, I was thinking of making this like a little water area. I want some like little water parts here and having like a little house in the water. So I was wondering if I should do that, but this water's at a different height than that water. And if I do water here, I could fill this hole and I could do the next hole up, but then it's gonna come over here and flood this area, so I'd have to break this up like that. And then I could have 2-layer thick water, which isn't bad. I think I kind of like that. I don't know. And then if we do that, maybe we can have some water in the cave. Do you guys think we should have water in the cave? That should be the question. If you think we should have water in the cave, put yes in the chat. If you think we don't put water in the cave, put no in the chat. Should we have a dry cave or a wet cave? Because if we have water in the cave, it's going to change the entire cave's atmosphere. And I kind of want that as a baseline for how we should decorate the cave to look like, depending on whether or not we have water in the cave. I think that if we have water in the cave, it will kind of fit the land that it's in better, because it's a pretty swampy area, you know, muddy. So it kind of fits the area to have water. Wet cave. And then we can have some waterfalls, maybe. Make a pool. Swimming in the water in the cave? That's nasty. That's some nasty water. It's gonna be some green, brown water. Look at this water. That don't look like something I want to swim in. Look at all that dirt in there. Puddles. I like puddles. I like turtles. So if we're gonna have water in here, maybe we can make the entire ground mud. Just like under here we have the mud and some muddy mangrove roots. I feel like that's a good water bed. So I'm gonna do Axiom. Let's see if I can fix it again so you guys can see what I'm doing. Come on. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Yes! Sweet. Okay. I hate that I have to do that, but Axiom is annoying sometimes. It used to not do that. I don't know why it started. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to y equals, so that way we can make it go to less than or equal to, and we'll do like 35? Let's see what that does. Maybe 32. What does that do? Okay, that seems good. Okay, now let's get the mud. And we can paint all this with the mud. That's the first couple layers down. Should we do another layer up? I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking another layer up would be good. 33. Do. Pool. Someone wants a swimming pool real bad. I've made swimming pools with water slides before. I just don't think this is the area for that. You never go to a theme park and then go to a swimming pool in a theme park, right? That would be more at a hotel that you're staying at while you're at the theme park. Then you can go back to the hotel, relax by the pool, go swimming, go down the water slide. I do think I want to add water slides to this park, but I want the water slides and like the swimming area to be its own like separate part of the theme park, right? Maybe it can even be its own theme park. Like a water park, right? I don't know, something to think about. Another layer. We're gonna add some mud around the edges because this is where the water's gonna come up to. I don't like this mud on the wall then, so I'm gonna get this tough. Have you guys seen the new cushion? Why chat is retraced? What are you trying to say? I don't know. Have you guys seen the new cushion? Have you guys seen how revolutionary it is? Do you guys realize the potential that it has? Do you guys know how important this is to the game of Minecraft? How it's gonna change everything and anything? Why can't I do random? Axis. What if we do gradient? Dang, I can't change the axis. How did I do this before? I've done this before. Over here, I just did like a random. Like, that looks really good. How did I do that? I'm imagining this cave as like kind of mossy and damp. I like that. I like that idea. Yes, just like have some like little waterfalls, lots of like plants and leaves hanging from the ceiling, maybe some drip stones. Remember the scene in the vacation movie where they go into the sewage disposal area instead of the hot springs? I don't know. I've seen a couple of the vacation movies. I don't know if I've seen that one. That sounds nasty. I think I would remember that. Cushion will be revolutionary. That's what I'm saying. Just the fact that you can place it on top of any point of a block. You can have it at any different height you want. You can place it inside of other blocks. Holy moly. I feel like there's not a build that could not be benefited from a cushion. Not a single build that could... there's got to be a way to use a cushion in almost any build you see. I'm going to be using it in the theme park everywhere. People are going to be sitting on the top of my buildings because I'm going to use them for roofs. I don't know if I'll use them for roofs very often because they do disappear when you get far enough away from them. So using them on exteriors is definitely not as good as interiors. Everything is a seat now. That's what I'm saying. I know WoW was talking about adding a mod to the Optic SMP to get so that you could sit anywhere you want. But now you don't even need that. Okay, I feel like... I know what to do. Okay, yeah. I know how to do this now. I remember how I did it. I want it to be more messy. Let's do a mud. Something like that's good. Can we do bigger? Why isn't there an option to change the amount anymore? Okay, yeah, there we go. That's good. We could just do a few of these. Add some, like, roots in here. Make it look a little bit dirtier. Super simple, super simple. Just add some more texture in the water. Okay, there we go. That's good, that's good. Now let's fill it with water. Flood fill! Water! So we could either do it like this, just have it straight filled, which honestly looks pretty cool, or we could do what Chef was saying and do more like puddles. This is easier though. I don't have to do any more terraforming if I just keep it like this. And I think this is pretty cool, especially if I make it all nice and stuff. I can even make some more geysers in the middle of this area like I do over there with the same like rock formations. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I like this. Before we start getting all into the decorative bits, I want to mark out where we can have some attractions within this cave. I really want an update where we can go do a villager pathing, making them go back and forth from wherever. That would be cool. That would be really cool, just to have some guys that can go back and forth. I like that idea. I like that idea. Or even a new mob that you can just kind of give it a script to just keep doing over and over. You can kind of do that with copper golems, which is cool. I think that this Dappled Forest update is one of the best updates that Minecraft has gotten in years. It might be the best update that Minecraft has gotten in years, and I think it has the potential to be perfect. 100% perfect. It just needs one more thing. Maybe two more things. It needs a new mob. It needs a new mob for that forest. Okay? What do you guys think that new mob should be? And I'll tell you what I think it should be. There's two mobs that I think would fit absolutely perfectly in this new biome, and I think they could do it, either of them, relatively easily. And I think the update would be 100% perfect if they added one or both of these mobs. I'm sure you guys can guess one of the mobs that I'm thinking of. I'm sure y'all can guess one at least. We have a path going off. We could do something like that. So I kind of want it to be separate from the main path, but I want to have paths that go to different areas. So something like that could work. Or we can just make it like completely different. Like maybe even out of a different block. Let's see, what slabs we got? We could do like a muddier one. We could do a stonier one. Do 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 do. I don't think the tough works very good, or the deep slate would work, because it kind of blends in with the background. And that just doesn't really make that much sense, right? Like, I'm kind of imagining a bunch of storefronts, like, kind of how we have it over there, where we have just some houses, like here. Just alongside the pathway. We don't even need paths at all. The problem, it kind of ruins the cave. Does it ruin the cave to have houses there? Because you can't see this whole section of it. But I mean, you can still see all of this. So I guess if we just have like 2 groups of houses, one on each end. They just look decorative and kind of cool on the outside, but they can all be different stuff on the inside. I mean, that kind of works. Do you guys think we should have the facades of whatever it is against the wall of the cave? Or against the path of the cave? Big decisions, big decisions. Melvin do? Is the paths gonna be hanging from the ceiling or have footings? So I was going to do it just like these ones. Where it just goes down to the bottom and then has like a guardrail on the side. But now that you say hanging from the ceiling, that does sound cool. I just don't... I don't know. I don't think that... It would be cool, but it would also block your view. Because we'd have like big poles coming up everywhere. So if we have them on the ground, then you kind of have a very clear view of the entire area. And I think I like the idea of having the facades just against the paths. So we'll have 2 groups of facades, one on either side. So we'll just mark this out. So that we know that's what we're gonna do. And then we can keep those areas pretty free so that we can work on them later on. I like this. I like this. Cool. So that's good for one. Let's do the other side real quick. The only thing I don't like about the cushion. And it's not the cushion's fault. It's not the cushion's fault for this, but there's something I don't like about it. Very sadly. It's very sadly something I don't like about the cushion. And it's that everyone's making videos about it. Everyone and their mom has made a video about the cushion because of how cool it is. And that's my job. I'm supposed to be the one that makes videos about how to build with the new blocks. I even made one about how to build with the new blocks in the sulfur update. Nobody made a video about that. Because, you know what we had? We had a couple of blocks and a little yellow spike. That's it. And I managed to make an entire video on how to build with those stuff. But we get something that you can make look good so easily, and everyone and their mom wants to make a video about it. But it's okay, because my video about this new Dappled Forest update is going to include not just the cushions, but it's going to include everything. It's going to include the new wood. It's going to include the wool stairs and slabs. It's going to include the new mushroom shelf, the red bush, the straw bed. It's going to include everything. It's going to do all of it. It's going to be fantastic, and I'm going to be happy if I can make a good thumbnail for it. That's all it is. That's all it's about. It's making a good thumbnail. I mean, the sulfur hack video thumbnail's pretty mid. It's pretty mid. But I don't know what I was supposed to do there. That was a difficult thumbnail. I tried so many different things. But I'll tell you one thing. My next theme park video is going to have an amazing thumbnail, and it's probably going to be my most popular theme park video I've ever posted so far because of how good the thumbnail is going to be, and I haven't even made it yet. I just know it's going to be good because I can picture it in my head. Oh yes, and the new leaves! I always forget about the new leaves, the red, orange, yellow leaves. Those are going to be so good, and that's one of my favorite things they added. I've always wanted to have colored leaves. I'm going to be using them everywhere. It's going to be so good. They're gonna be so useful, yes. All we have is green and the purple. And gray. Yeah. You're right. Lots of green. Cherry and then the pale. So now we're gonna get 3 new colors of leaves when all we've had is 3. We're getting double the amount of leaf colors in this update. We're being spoiled. We're being spoiled. Someone take it back. Someone take it back. They gotta remove something. We can't have this much happiness in our lives. It's just too much. Too much to handle. Way too much. Okay, let's build some rocks. So if we get some dripstone, and then we get, I think it's light gray terracotta. Yes, see, that's gonna be a nice block to blend in. And then we'll just make some cool rock formations in the water. We can have some geysers going through it just like we do over there. We can do the same exact thing we did over there. It's amazing. It's fantastic. So we're gonna do some cool rocks. They should be pretty, like, staggered like that. Kind of like a basalt delta biome. You kind of... It's not like a regular rock where you'll have it be like a nice uniform boulder like that. We're doing more vertical stuff like this. Lots of different heights. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Something like that. And then we'll go in through and we'll mix in some of this light gray terracotta. Add some variation. Maybe not above the water. And then we'll add some pointed dripstone on top. Maybe we'll make that one shorter. Yeah, this is looking nice. See, I just threw this together. Need some cleanup, but it's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, look at that. Steve finally gets to sit after like 15 years. That's what everyone keeps saying. Everyone keeps saying that Steve never got to sit down. I don't get it. I've always gone to sit down on a horse, sit down on a pig, sit down on a minecart, sit down on a Nautilus chair. I'm sure there's other things, right? A boat? You can sit in a boat. Boats are super easy to sit in. Let's do a little bit of a smaller one over here. I wish I could talk about the video that I got delayed, but I can't say anything about it because it's so... I just can't spoil it. It just has to wait. It just has to wait. Oh, you know what? I had another good idea for another theme park land. I know it's gonna be a while before maybe not too long of a while. I think the next theme park land I'm gonna work on is gonna be the main street. So we got these 3 lands. Once I finish the boardwalk area, I think we'll start on the main street pretty soon after that. But the next, like, actual land with the rides and stuff is going to be... Well, I don't know what it's going to be, but I had another idea for another land then. I don't know if it's going to be this land is going to be next, but it is cool, so I might do it next, but we'll see. It's going to be kind of like... If you ever seen Super Nintendo World in Universal Studios, imagine something like that, but it's like a cake, right? You have a bunch of different big blocks stacked up on top of each other. Each kind of getting like a little bit smaller as it goes up. It's very vertical. It makes you feel very small. So much movement happening. I want to make it so like the paths are just super fun just to walk through. I want to have like little parkour jumps to get to new levels of it. I want to have bridges and waterfalls and as many different like animated moving things as I can to make it full of life. And that's just the land itself. The problem is the rides. I don't know what rides I would make in there. But I do just have my list of rides, so I'll just find one that I can think of a way to fit it in the land. Good. And I also have a prototype of this land idea. Because it's something that I started building a few years back with Chili. We started building like a mini game themed area for Lab Season 3. It never got finished. It stayed on creative server. Never even got started on survival. But our concept was really, really solid. And what we had done was pretty good. It was before Axiom. And it's so old nowadays that I would just restart from scratch. I would not keep anything that we had already done. I would just make something completely new, just using the concept and what we learned from that, and kind of the block palette almost too. So if you want, in 15 minutes, maybe for the break, we can head over there and I can take you we can take a little look-see at what I'm talking about. But that is not the only new land idea that I had. I also had another land idea, and this one I think is less likely to actually get built in the theme park. Because I'm not sure how it's gonna how it would work. So I've been kind of obsessed with the back rooms. Oh, I'm about to open up a whole can of worms. I'm gonna go back in time. I'm gonna go back to the time when I watched the Backrooms movie, okay? I'm gonna take you to my head. So, I'm watching this Backrooms movie, and I'm watching this guy. He has no idea what this place is. And he gets to explore it for the first time, without any knowledge that anybody else had ever been there in the past. He gets to map out this area, and he gets to go explore something that nobody... Well, I mean, you could say nobody. I mean, it's more like he gets to explore something he knows absolutely nothing about, some foreign area. And that's not something that we can do anymore. I mean, if you want to go explore the deep ocean, if you want to go explore outer space, then you can explore places that nobody's explored before, but exploring like a building that nobody's ever explored before is like impossible. Or if you want to explore even an abandoned building, it's illegal. That's what I want in my heart. I want to be an explorer. I want to explore abandoned buildings. I want to explore places nobody's been before. I don't care how dangerous it is. I'm going to those back rooms. If they were real, I would be there. I would find a way to get in there, and I would look around. I have no bad intentions. I wouldn't steal anything. I just want to go look in there. That's all I want. I just want to explore. It's in my blood. Anyways, I would love to go to the back rooms in real life. I would love to. Someone should make it a haunted house. Someone should make it a haunted house. But anyway, this is what I was thinking. This is my thought process, and I'm like, what if I make a backrooms land in my theme park? But I wouldn't base it off the movie. Not at all. Nope, no. It wouldn't be backrooms land. It would be liminal. I would want it to be like a city that a zombie apocalypse happened in. So it's empty. It's completely empty. This city is completely empty. Maybe there's a zombie or two to jump scare you. But it's very liminal. It's very abandoned, corrupted, has plants growing on top of the buildings. Like, we can have an abandoned mall you go through and, like, it's, like, so dark and gives you a weird vibe, right? Just that liminal feeling of, like, there used to be life here, and it's gone. It's all empty. I think that would be such a cool theme park land. But there's problems with it. There's problems with it, and I'll get into those problems. You'll only get to explore the back rooms once. That's true. That's the sad part. The Last of Us. That's kind of like the abandoned zombie apocalypse vibes, right? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Here's the problem. It's a theme park. And in a theme park, you have restaurants that work. You have rides that work. You have tons of tourists everywhere looking at everything. So if I built like an abandoned mall and I want it to look abandoned and creepy, but I want to have a restaurant that people can eat at, then all of a sudden it doesn't look abandoned anymore. It just looks like a mall that's kind of got overgrown, but there's still people there eating and working. So it's like, what do you do? What do you do for that? So my other idea is just to build a ride, kind of like that liminal ride. Go to some liminal spaces on the ride, because that way I don't have to worry about other park guests or having to work in anything. But I do like the idea. I just think it needs some more refinement. Collapse the building leaning on another. That would be cool. That would be really cool if I was able to get that to work. Have a collapsed building. That would be really cool if I could get that to look good. You gotta do more stuff like that, where it's like something kind of more difficult to build, but if you were able to make it work, it would be amazing. People would love it. It would be a great thumbnail. But I honestly thought that my Nautilus ride, the facade of it would make a good thumbnail. I thought that would do well, but it doesn't do as well as the ones with the actual on-ride thumbnails, you know? Let's see. I don't really like the shading in the ceiling. Maybe I do. It's not bad. I'll come back to it. Maybe I'll just put some dripstone up here. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It needs some rock work on underneath, though. Is there a slab? What if I do a mud brick slab? How would that look with it? I don't know about that. I think it's better just like this. That works. Let's do just a couple of these rocks. Maybe pretty small. I don't know if I should do that. Maybe just have like this. Oops. So yeah, those are my ideas I've been thinking about for future theme park lands. I've had some other ideas in the back of my mind for forever too. Another one was an old western land with beautiful mesa-style mountains, a mine-train roller coaster. What else could I do there? I could do like a shooting range. The thing with that ride is I could just use regular minecarts for the ride vehicle because it fits the theme. Like, I haven't used a regular minecart as a ride vehicle anywhere in the theme park, but in that I would. I would be willing to do that because it fits the theme really well. There's a reason that I've never built an actual roller coaster in the theme park. I mean, my ride I'm working on now, I call it a dual hanging roller coaster. But it's a hanging ride still. It's just like supposed to go faster, and I think it's cooler to call it a roller coaster than just a hanging ride. I think it's definitely more roller coastery than my Fly a Swine ride is. But all of my rides are very similar system-wise. They just have different twists on it. And there's a reason I haven't done a classic style yet. And that is because I know my carts are going to get an update eventually. I don't know when. I wish I knew when. But I don't. I just know that they're going to get an update eventually. Because they have experiments. And the problem is that I don't want to build a ride that they are going to update something about minecarts and the ride's going to break. For now, I think all of my rides that I have built so far, I think it is highly unlikely that they're going to break. I don't think they're going to change the speed that a mob goes in a minecart at. I really hope they don't change the speed of minecarts at all. I'm hoping that they add new rails. I hope they add a new type of rail that makes the minecarts go faster. That's what I want. That way, all the rails that are already placed in people's worlds, in people's farms, nothing's going to change about them, and they're going to still work the same way as they always have. So nothing's going to break, but if they add a new type of rail, then people can switch them out, or make new rail systems that will go way faster. I would love a couple new types of rails. I would not only want a rail that goes faster, I think a rail that could go up onto the wall and onto the ceiling. That would be awesome too. You can make actual working loop-de-loops like that. I think the minecart update is coming. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I think it is coming. It might be in 5 years. It might be in a year. I don't know. I think that in an end update, they could add some type of rail that can go into walls and ceilings. I think that would work with the end vibe. Some type of item that you can get that you can craft with a rail to make it like a anti-gravity rail. I think that would fit really well. I think it would be really cool. Have the food. Delicious food. I had a chicken enchilada for lunch. What are you eating for food, Chris? Hey, I just built this underneath where one of these buildings is gonna be. What am I thinking? Let's build it right here. That way it's not in the way. Do 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 do. Fried pork choppy with the mac and cheese. That sounds delicious. I love me a good old mac and cheese. Served on the styrofoam plate. Now that's a vibe. That's a vibe. That completes the dish. The plate is the most important part of the dish almost. Arguably. I wonder what sulfur spikes would look like with these. I have not used them yet. You know, that's not actually too bad. It's not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. Okay. I will be right back on the camera. Something very crazy is going on in the background right now, and nobody's allowed to see it. Ha 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 ha. Gotcha. I wish this looked better. It just stands out way too much, right? Don't worry, guys. This is just step one. The dripstone is just step one. Then we'll get the actual mossy bits in. That's when it's actually going to start coming way together, right? I mean, this is looking pretty good so far. It's not bad at all. I think that the more... I don't want to do too much of these. I feel like I might have done too much in here. It's like kind of a circle. Like, I think I should move one of them. Like, maybe this one could be better if it was, like, there instead. Come on, Phil, you stupid. There you go. No, I don't know. That's kind of worse, isn't it? Maybe I don't like this little one. Maybe I should just put a little one kind of in the middle. I can put these just right on the thing, too. I don't even need to always have them on a block. I feel like that kind of rounds them out a little bit more. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, hello! Vic, welcome to the stream. How is your day going today? Add some vegetation. I will do vegetation, of course, of course, of course. Yes, it's gonna be very mossy. It's gonna be very overgrown. Should be marshy and... Look at this vibe. I feel like it's kind of... makes you feel uneasy. All the spikes just make you feel a little bit uneasy. Like, you're not too safe in this area. And I kind of like that. I like that vibe. Like, of course you're going to be safe. There's not going to be any dripstone falling on you. Oh, these dripstone are going to grow, aren't they? I might have to put some string underneath some of them. Don't want them to get too big. Big fan of the theme park. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Glad you're enjoying the series. Next video, hopefully it will be out in the next week. I've been very behind. I'm so sorry about that. Been busy working on theme park. I've been busy working on not only stream background stuff like this area. Oops, wrong way. This whole area I've been working on off stream. Like terraforming this all nice and stuff. And something else I'd worked on. And then my ride I'm working on for my theme park videos. It's one of those things where I'll get on, I'll accomplish one little thing, and it'll take a few hours. I'm like, dang, that took way longer than I was expecting it to do. And that'll be my day, and I'll have to wait till the next day to work on it again, because I'm so busy. Work every day, got homework to do. Freaking summer school sucks. I've never done summer classes before this year. This was my first year I've ever done summer classes, and would not recommend, but I'm almost done. Also, like a video about the Big Sign Rider. I love Big Sign Rider. Unfortunately, Big Sign Rider got broken in the new update with the Chaos Cubed, and they fixed it in the Dappled Forest, but they don't put a hot fix out to fix it now, so everyone can have the fix. Now we have to have a resource pack to use it. It's okay. I'll be patient. I have a texture pack, or the resource pack. It just sucks to see Big Sign Rider broken on other people's videos, and I'm like, no, it's so sad. So sad. My Mojang broke it, and now Big Sign Rider's suffering over something they didn't even do, and How do I terraform so well? It's all about feeling. It's all about feeling. You can't go off of structure when you're terraforming. You're kind of just like you're sculpting almost. It depends what you're trying to terraform. Like this rock stuff, I'm gonna take a look here. I'm like, where does it feel like I should add another rock? Where do I feel the missingness of another rock? I feel like this one, it's just a little bit too small. It just needs like a little pop. I feel like that's a little bit better. Maybe it's a little bit too close. Maybe just something like there. Something like that. It just feels right. Just feels right. Where else do you think it feels like it needs another rock? Like maybe over here somewhere? Maybe like here? Could we put another one? And I think that feels right. And if something doesn't feel right, then you can kind of just edit it a bit. Like this one, I feel like that's a little bit too big. Maybe I'll take that down. Maybe just one. I think that feels a little bit better. You're such an epic gamer for doing all that at once. I'd say, freak YouTube, but you're doing it for the love of the game. Thank you. Thank you. I'm talking about how I'm doing all the theme park stuff and all my video stuff at once. Oh, I see what... Yeah, I see what you're saying, because I'm doing work, and I'm doing school, and I'm doing YouTube, yes. And I'm streaming every week. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff. I'm a very busy fella. I'm a very busy fella. But I do love it. YouTube is my favorite thing that I do out of everything that I do, so why would I stop doing the favorite thing that I do, even though it's the least profitable? That's okay. At least I make something off of it. I struggle more with the mountains and hills, not the details like the spike. Well, the beauty is that the mountains and the hills are just the same thing on a bigger scale. That's something I struggle with too. Like these mountains, they're not bad. They're not bad from a distance, but they really need a human touch. I really need to go in there and actually get in there and start working with it. That's something that's been on my to-do list for forever. I use Axiom for these. Not for the waterfall, but for like the actual mountain shapes. I just use Axiom, kind of did some a little bit smoothing, and they just look too perfect. They need some human touch in there, right? These trees, these are very human. I use them all. I did them all by hand, and it's all based on feeling. It's all based on feeling. It's just kind of like you do something, you take a step back and you look at it. Do you like what you just did or not? If you liked it, then you keep it and you keep going. If you don't like it, then you can go change it a bit, do some little bit of adjustments here and there. Just trying to make something look organic. Make it look like something you've seen before in real life. Maybe we'll do some spikes underneath the bridges too, even though they're not going to be seen as easily. I want to leave them behind. Oh yeah, our brake timer went off. The brake timer's off, so we'll take a break from these spikes. I want to show you the potential new theme park land that I was speaking about before. What does this say? Add waterfalls, add mini games, add more bridges, fuzz the gradient, make mushroom land look good, build more zones. That's a to-do list. So we have this bridge here, and the bridge takes you up to... Oh, hey, that's nice. Hey, y'all should hit that button. Y'all should hit it. Anyway, we go up into this land. As I was saying before, I want it to be way more vertical. So I like this little like blocky bit, right? But I want it to go up and up and up and up. And I want you to be able to keep parkouring up and up the different areas. We have like this little shop here with no interior. And then we have like these nice trees that are designed by Good Times with Scar that we kind of just stole. And they're like the best part of this place because they're beautiful trees. There's like ways up, and let me just take a step back and show you. You can see like the little hills. They're kind of just blocks. Remind me very much of Super Mario. I like the vibe. I like the cartoony video game vibe. Something cool is that like you can go up the stairs of this little building, and there's an exit onto the second floor. And then here's like one of the parkours that I was talking about. You can parkour up here. And then you can go up to this inside part of the building at the top. And it even continues over a little bit more if I can do some good jumps. Boing! Very nice. So this was meant to be like a mini game area. So I built one mini game here, which is pretty cool. I've done a couple YouTube shorts playing this mini game. It's kind of like one of those guess the blocks where you pick a block. So if I say purple, I'll be like, is your block purple? And they'll be like, yep, it's purple. Then you can mark off the ones that are not it, and then this button's cool. Resets the game. I don't know why there's a horse here. There's this little red land with the bridge. Chef built this one pretty recently, actually. But yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. Also struggle with trees, only good at making spruce. Yes, trees are difficult. Trees are very difficult. They take a lot of time. I feel like I'm still not confident in my trees. Here on Opticality, which is my base in Lab 3, I built a lot of palm trees. So I got really good at making some nice palm trees. I would probably build my palm trees differently than this nowadays. But the ones I built here are really not bad at all. I love the leaves. I love how they did the leaves. I think that they turned out really good. I think they really work as good palm trees. And then also Warp Spawn Town. I have some good trees here as well. This is one of the last trees I built in Lab 3. When I built it, I was so proud. I loved it so much. I thought it was so cool. I don't know. It's okay. It's not a bad tree. I don't like the bottom, this part. I don't like that part. It's too thick. And then I built a whole lot of these spruce trees like you're talking about. And those are alright. This tree's pretty nice. I built this tree as well. I like that one. And I like these ones. These ones are very simple. Very, very easy to build these ones. And they look really nice. And then this one's probably my favorite tree in this area. It's just so cute. It's just so like... It's like a little perfect little bubble. I like it a lot. You got the moss mixed in there so you can add some bushiness. It's a cool little trick you can do. Emoris! Welcome back! Welcome back! It's been a long time! Hope you're doing great! What animation mod do you use to make your animals look so good like the Happy Gas? So that is... it's called Fresh Animations. It's a resource pack, but you also need 2 mods to get it to work. Let me show you the mods you need. You're gonna need... Entity Model Features and Entity Texture Features. So if you have those 2 mods, and then the... Better Animations resource pack, then it will work. And it's my favorite. Especially like the villagers. They're so funny. Look at him go. Look at his little eyes. I love the way his eyes go. Why you gotta walk away from me, dude? I wanna see your eyes. Look, he blinked. Did you see that? He blinked. He blinked. So awesome. He's stuck in a block. So funny. What else have I built trees at? Ooh. This is a crazy tree that I've built in the past. Oh, wow. You know, I remember this looking better. That trunk is so thick. Like, the entire leaf area needs to be moved up like 5 blocks. And then the trunk needs to be like way more thin. That looks pretty bad. I mean, I feel like I could fix it relatively easily. But yeah, that's not very good. It's not as good as I remember. It's pretty fat. It's a fat tree. I've taken a break from internet. That's alright. It's understandable. Honestly, that's healthy for you. I need a break from the internet as well. When I went on a cruise last year... Was that last year or was that this year? When I went on a cruise, I took a break from the internet, and that was nice. Get a nice cleanse out of me. Like just a few days, just to realize how much internet you consume every day. I'm cool. Oh, you're so sweet. Do I know a YouTuber called Greg? Are you talking about Gerg, the pig guy with the crazy guy who does crazy weird stuff? Talk about Gerg. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know why that seems to be the guy that always gets brought up in my streams. Can I think of another tree that I've built? I like looking at trees. Trees are fun. Did I build any trees in Lab 1? We can look at this. This is my Lab 2 base. Oh my goodness. He makes mini games, yes. Yes, I know of him. I know of him. Never really watched his videos, but I know of him. I have made one minigame. That's all I've made. So I definitely would not be as good at making minigames. But let's see him make a theme park ride, right? I could do that in my sleep. Take a look at this. It's emptiness. So sad. Maybe you can partner to build more minigames on your minigame island. I don't know if I'm going to keep working on the minigame island. I think I want to build it into a theme park land. That's what I want to do. I want to just take the concept and build upon it on a new area. I want to start fresh. Never watched Gerg before, but I'm gonna have to now because he always gets mentioned in here. He really does. He really does always get mentioned in here. Welcome, Isyak! Welcome, welcome. Hope your day's going amazing. Oh, I built some trees over here. I love monkeys. I didn't build all the trees. They got all chopped down. These are kind of like the other tree I was showing you earlier. These ones aren't as good. They are older. And then these are some of the first actual like custom trees that I ever tried to do, I think. And they're okay. I think that we shouldn't have done the stripped wood. I think the regular spruce might have been better. I don't know, they're not bad because the actual spruce fences and signs go really well with the stripped. And then, I don't know, they just kind of seem like they're from a Dr. Seuss book. They don't look like real trees. This is the gang, right? It's the gang, it's the gang. You got a giant build map. I got a creative server with all my stuff on it. It's awesome. I love this server. It's the best server. Remember the drawing I got? The drawing I got from Teddy. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Vegas type hotel. This is actually a real Vegas hotel I based it off of. That's why it's so good. Because at the time, I wasn't that great at building. I mean, I was pretty alright. Good enough to do this, but it's just based off a picture. I don't really base my builds completely off of a real life building anymore. I mean, sometimes it's good to have a reference, but I always add my own spin on it. But this is just completely ripped straight from it, and then all the cool stuff at the bottom is gone. I made that all boring. Like, it would be so cool if I built all the little houses that are down there in real life. But nah, I just went for stone wall. Which is easier. So much stuff here. Give my son a gumball. Alright, let's go back to the theme park. Op is a nice touch. I don't mind it. I like it. I like it. Makes it mine. I put my branding on a hotel that I didn't design. Like, built in Minecraft, I guess. Y'all, my headphones are cutting out and it's annoying me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Now my poor voice is just getting... what? That... Yeah, that... Is that what I sound like? Big geyser fountain in the water of the hotel would be cool. I know! I know. I kind of probably should do that on the creative server. Just because of how cool it would be. Because that's literally what I would have done if geysers were a thing back then. A lot of progress. Oh yes, E. Morris, lots of progress. We got a Bob Burger. We got a Bob Burger. I love Bob Burger. We got some couple trees over here in the swamp area. We've got a new ride working on in my videos. We got geysers. Look at those things. Holy moly. It's Teddy and Bob Burger. That's so funny. Oh, I didn't even... Oh, it's so good. Every time I see Teddy, I think of Teddy from Bob Burger. You have to do the wrap it around your phone trick. Wrap it around your phone trick. Oh, for the headphones. Today we're working on this cave here. We're doing some nice spikes in here, but I just had an idea. Because Teddy not only is someone who watches the streams, not today, Teddy's not here today, but also is someone in Bob's Burgers, and I built Teddy the B-Mobile over here. Yeah? I'm always here. Be fast. So if I can put Teddy's car into Bob's Burgers, Bob Burger, it would probably fit the theme pretty well, right? I mean, I have all these arcade games up here, which is really cool. But I have this empty space. I don't really want to get rid of one of my arcade games to have the car shown off behind the wall. But I could move one of the arcade games there, get rid of that little shelf. I don't know. I really like this, how it looks. I don't really want to change it. I could put the car up here, just like in place of one of the tables. I'm just trying to think, because I need a place for this car to go, because I don't want it to be here forever. And I might build a race car track in the future, which it would fit good at. But I want to finish the boardwalk, and I want to move it somewhere before then. On the roof. No, not on the roof. No. I'd be like, why is there a car up there? That's hilarious. I have no phone, and I have very bulky headphones because the long noodle ones are evil. That's scary. I don't want evil technology. I don't want it. I don't want it. Everyone wants it on the roof. Why? No, no, not on the roof. I need Teddy's permission for that. Teddy would not be on the roof. It is funny. It's funny. It's funny, but that's too much. It's too much. Get the music going again. Let's see. What are we at? An hour, 16 minutes. So I can only stream for 2 hours today because I got to work, unfortunately, tonight. So we'll probably go for 30 more minutes. Let's try to get some actual greenery in this place. So let's get some mossiness. Let's get some mangrove leaves. Make a Bob Burger sign and put it on that. You want like one of those big old signs like you have at McDonald's that points out, hey, there's a McDonald's over here. Come on in. Come get a burger. Come get a Big Mac. Come get some French fries. Come get a Bob Burger. You think I should build one of those big old signs? It's one way to do it. So we got that. We got pale moss, could probably blend it in pretty well, and grass blocks. Let's see what those look like, because this is the swampy biome. So these are gonna be pretty dark, which I like. I just don't like the dirt texture. Oh wow, it's a party! We got the party going. Ooh, but maybe not grass blocks. Maybe we'll just do the green terracotta. Something like, just like some mossiness like this. We're gonna have it blend in with it like that on the edges, maybe. And then on top, we could do some leaves. Oh. Chilly suit at E joined the game. Chilly suit. Who is Chilly suit? Oh, hello, Chili. Chili suit. My mom is not chili soup. Well, I'd hope not. Chili soup is younger than you are. Oh, Jimothy! I forgot about Jimothy. We have to go check on Jimothy. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. Another thing we have to talk about with Big Sign Rider. We got an update for me. We'll get an update for everyone soon. What did I miss? What did I miss? Jimothy. Okay, we gotta go show Jimothy. We're on our way. We're on our way to Jimothy. Don't look left. Don't look left. Dang, Pico's gotta join the stream. I got something to show Pico. New font. Oh, it's not a new font. It's a new font. It might be even better than the new font. Jimothy! Here he is. Jimothy is my favorite guy in the theme park. What a lovely feller. Let's give him his snack of the day. Why did I search smile? It should be slime. Here you are, Jimothy. It's your snack today. Delicious old slime for you. Come on, Jimothy. You don't want your snack? Are you depressed or something? What do you need? Like a new thing to jump on, or a friend? Does Jimothy need a wife? Does Jimothy need a wife, you guys? Maybe Jimothy will get a partner someday. Not today, though. Jimothy, you have to eat your food. I'm not leaving until you eat your food. You have to eat your vegetables every week. This is what we do every week. Okay, thank you, Jimothy. Thank you. All right, good, Jimothy. Good job. Now I'll leave you alone now, okay? Is the church still there? There's not a church! Gym merch coming soon, guys. Jimothy ride coming soon, maybe. Let me show you this new thing that I got access to. I have early access to a Big Sign Rider feature. And it's not a new font. Let's see here. Oh. Ooh, symbols. Look at all these symbols, you guys. I made this one. Look at that symbol. I mean, it's pretty cool because you can do a couple in a row and it just like connects like that. That's pretty cool, right? I also got Optic. Oh, look at that symbol. I could just place that anywhere with just a click of a button. What else we got? We got the chili ones, of course. We talked about Oaken lore last stream. That's a cool one. That's a really cool one. If that could be a new font, a negative font, that'd be so cool. That'd be tricky to do. That'd be tricky to do because the spacing alternates, but... Ooh. This one. Aquatica. That one's designed specifically for our aquatic themed land behind me. Look how beautiful that font is. Holy moly. It's so good. It's so good. Any others that are worth showing? I mean, I could just show you all right here. Aquatica. Chili. Oaken. Optic. So much fun. Such a good thing. And so those are just like that's the start of something crazy that's gonna come. Symbols are gonna revolutionize Big Sign Rider. We're gonna add symbols for, you know, like restroom signs, handicapped signs, arrows, faces, hearts, stars, anything. Any symbols. If you guys have ideas for symbols, let me know. Because like it could be in a whole emoji set within Big Sign Rider. We can write emojis on signs that big with this new update. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna help create some symbols for the update. Yeah, just let me know if you have any good ideas. Respect to E. Morris for coming up with the gym merch. I look like I haven't slept in 9 days. I mean, I haven't gotten a day off in 9 days, more like. I sleep, I promise. I just have very sensitive skin, so if I am a little bit tired, it looks like I haven't slept in days. Road signs? That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I like that. A snake symbol? I mean, this is kind of a snake symbol, isn't it? Kind of looks like a snake. You just gotta give it a little head. I don't know. I don't know. But anyone will be able to create their own symbols with the new update too, I think. I think that's the plan. So how should we do this? Should we like... I'm trying to think of how sparsely we should have the leaves in the area. I don't know if I like the pale moss that much. It's kind of bright. Maybe that'll be better on the ceiling. Like, I think it would be good to have it in, like, patches. Don't be mean to Chili! Pico's here! Welcome, Pico! Welcome, Pico! I have something very, very special to show you, Pico. Very special. I've been waiting for you the entire stream. So don't go anywhere. Can we go on the best ride? The best ride in the theme park. The big one, tiny one. Okay, yeah, we could do that. You just got to give it... What? Optical, you are very much coolness and nice. I like your contents, and also you are very... I mean, the last part was not called for, but thank you. Thank you, Izyak. I appreciate it. You're awesome. You're amazing. Does WAV still come here? Every once in a while, WAV will be here. Say hi. I'm building a roller coaster because I can. That's awesome, Pico. That's very awesome. Also, you know the best ride in the theme park, it costs $1, right? It costs $1. You think I got dollars coming out of my pockets? I don't got $1 to ride Melvin Dew over here. Poor Melvin Dew. I just need 4 quarters. Okay, Pico, are you ready for this special surprise? Special amazing thing that happened, that I worked on for you. If you don't know, Pico unfortunately lost a loved pet recently. A pet named Jupiter. A lovely, beautiful dog. And she was amazing. And we have memorialized and we will continue to remember her for the rest of time in the theme park. Here's Jupiter. Take a look at her. And all her beauty, she's a beautiful statue. And she will live forever within the theme park. I just put a sign that says Jupiter on it. I didn't really do much context. But I think that it turned out really well. Really nice. I mean, I haven't done too much building of animals like this before. But I think that with what I had, I think I did really well. I quite like it. I hope you like it too, Pico. A moment of silence. A moment of silence. We'll take a look at the back as well. Alright. Alrighty. Oh my goodness gracious. Chili's gotta put her name on all of my stuff nowadays. Come on now. She just added a way to graffiti my builds whenever she wants. Graffiti everywhere. Oh, Pico, thank you so much. Thank you. You're amazing. Is he gonna read the message?
It is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
R.I.P. Jupiter. Thank you, D.
Thank you so much, Pico. Thank you. And since you donated, I now have $1. I have more than $1, and we can ride the best ride in the theme park. Mr. Melvin Dew. Thank Pico for this ride. Pico paid for it. Yay! Minus $1. Did you guys see that? It actually says minus $1. I hope you can see that. It's so funny. There goes my dollars. Worth it. Worth it. Worth every penny. Music was a paid actor. That's funny. Oh, okay. Emotional. Emotional. Dang. Add pumpkin somewhere. Do we gotta add a pumpkin to Jupiter's memorial? I feel like Jupiter's memorial's perfect size it is. I don't know if it needs a pumpkin. But Pico, if you'd like a pumpkin, I could add a pumpkin. And also I could add pumpkin to this cave here. Cave could use a pumpkin. Could have like a pumpkin shop. Just sell all the pumpkins. Roly-polies? How do I add a roly-poly? Pumpkin! Pumpkin! Pickle. I love a pumpkin with a pickle. I love a pumpkin with a pickle. I'll just add... I think I'll add them outside. I think that makes more sense for now. I mean, I have some over there, so we'll just add another patch. I feel like I want to add it to an area that's more complete. Maybe I'll just end up moving them somewhere else, but I'll just add some right here for you, Pico. Maybe a candle on a couple. Add a pumpkin to the cave. My dog hated pumpkins. Alright, noted. Maybe we'll add some more pumpkins to the cave once we have some actual buildings in here, because then it'll make more sense to add them into the buildings, not like just sitting in the cave, you know? Let's get back to work. Add like some vines, something like this. Kind of mark out where they should be. I don't know why y'all's axiom stopped working. I don't know what goes on with it. I don't know what the deal is. I just go and do the dang application every few months, and it's not too bad. It takes like 2 minutes. Trying to think here. I feel like I don't want it to be too much. I don't know. I don't think that'll be too much. Hopefully it's not. Keep it going. Maybe we'll have like a branch that splits off like this. And then we'll want to lead this down to here. What are you doing to me? What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my marshland? How do you do the text with the -$1? Command block with display text, that's correct. That's exactly right. What is the block with a sign face? What am I thinking? For adding bugs, I mostly use a root block, then a sign with a face and levers for antenna. Ooh, that's interesting. Root block, sign for the face, and levers. Oops. Dang. That's pretty silly. If you have them down like that, kind of looks like little legs. I like that. That's funny. Opticality, instead of pickle, add an invisible item frame. Add a green terracotta in the item frame. Invisible item frame with green terracotta. We'll try it. We'll try it. I've been doing these pumpkins for years now. And you're gonna make me change my methods. It's not bad. It's not bad. It almost looked like a button on top. Warp buttons for roly-polies and use invisible item frames with crimson vines for legs. Since on Java you can overlap item frames with buttons. Invisible item frames with crimson vines. Okay. I like that, like that, like that. Let's try it. We'll do a button, item frame, crimson root. The like is only on one side. What about warped roots? What does those look like? What is Chef writing on that sign? May I use my... No, you can do the application yourself. Takes 2 minutes. It's super easy. I like these roots. Yeah, I like them. I think that'll be good. We'll keep them around. Optic, I'm sure you heard, but cushions are the best blocks of all time. We were talking about the cushions earlier. We were talking about them. They're absolutely amazing. Absolutely fantastic. I do it longer, and the roots act as the legs because separation. With the new updates, with the new blocks, we'll be updating any builds with the newer blocks. Yeah! I haven't really done much with the sulfur update. But I don't really have much builds to update with it. Like I thought about doing some of the Cinnabar blocks and with this ride, but it doesn't really fit very well. So I haven't done anything really with the sulfur blocks, but I did with the little baby guys. I added a permanent baby into my Nautilus ride. And with the new Dappled Forest and the cushions, I'll probably go around and add some cushions to a lot of builds. Like I said before, I think a cushion would fit well in almost any single build that you build. I think that a cushion could improve it in some way. I think the pickle looks too tall. Okay, I gotcha. Vine, crimson vines, not roots. Alright. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying. I'm a little bit slow. That makes more sense. That definitely makes more sense. There you go. That looks like a little booger. Bad. I'll just smush it. Bad bug. What the heck? Chicken noodle soup? Yeah, you do. I have never had to apply for Axiom before. Yeah, it's kind of really stupid. I ain't respected either. What if people had to apply for Big Senator? Then people ain't respecting you, right? Okay. They don't want people making money off their mod, I guess. It's only for servers. You can do it on single player anytime you like. Just for servers. They don't want people like making public servers. Like someone making like a Hypixel. And they're designing a new minigame with Axiom. They want some of that money. They want some of that money. There's an argument to be made that I am making money using Axiom as well. But I have made a flashback tutorial. And it is the most popular flashback tutorial on YouTube, and so I think I should deserve some forgiveness. I think that Mulberry probably likes that I have done it. I don't know. It's not like I have the YouTuber rank on his Discord server. So sad. Maybe it's just because I don't have enough subscribers to meet the requirement. But who cares? I shouldn't have to meet a requirement. I'm special. Can you ask Chef when is his next food tutorial? I've been eating potatoes for 8 weeks straight. That's hilarious. Cherry shelf with white banner and yellow gradient looks like mouth. Very silly mouth. Cherry shelf, white banner, yellow gradient. I think I can visualize what you're saying. Looks like a froggy. I don't know if you saw the patch notes, but in my crouching, you can put cushions in the stairs and not on the stairs. That's what I love about the cushions, is that you can put stuff in... You can put the cushions in other blocks. Not only can you put them on other blocks, you can put them in other blocks, and that's revolutionary. Cushions are entities, so having lots of them will make worlds laggy. That's okay. Worth it. It's worth it. And it's not gonna be that bad. I promise you. Maybe if you're doing those things where if you just have like one every couple blocks so you can speed travel, that will probably get some lag because that's a lot of cushions. But if you're just using them in a regular old way, I don't think it's gonna be a big problem. Okay, so now we have these marked out. Let's go in with some moss and kind of just expand these a little bit. Opticality. Tutorial was a joke that I took seriously and made it now, but I'm thinking that fried pickles are on the menu. If I keep doing them, I gotta stop unlisting them. I want to know how to make a fried pickle. Is that something you can just make? You gotta make some batter, I guess, and then you gotta get some oil in your pan. You gotta fry them in your pan, your frying pan. Ooh. Good old fried pickle. Some spicy ranch. Some crispy, crunchy, friedy pickly. Is that a spatula? You just go in here and put a spatula on the wall? I thought it was something else at first.
SpongeBob, me boy. Get your spatula and get back to the kitchen.
Why don't you invite all of us to your server for one stream every month? So, on the Optic SMP, I did a competition called Shop Month, and the winner of the Shop Month would get a tour, an exclusive tour of the theme park, and would be the first person that gets access to the theme park that is not someone I know personally. And nobody's shop was completed. I think Chef built his before the Shop Month was announced? I could be wrong. But I was the only one who built a shop. So nobody gets a theme park tour. I mean, Chef doesn't need a theme park tour. He literally can... he's right there. What are they doing over there? So... I was going to let people have access to the theme park like that. But now I'm thinking... I want to have the server open for people to come and explore. Just to be in adventure mode and just to be able to go look around. But that's just a little bit ways away. There's a lot of stuff that needs to get done before that can happen, unfortunately. To be able to be unsupervised, right? Because... I mean, I gotta make sure you guys can't see the spoilers. There's a lot of stuff I don't want you to break. There's a lot of... just little things that I gotta figure out and make it actual fun, enjoyable experience for you all, right? Eventually that will happen, okay? Just got a lot of stuff to do before that can happen, and I kind of want it to be a little bit more finished before then. We're talking crap on Wyoming now. Oh my goodness, I missed so much. If you want an easy way to use the batter people use for shrimp, and just dip / fry slice pickle in it. What's up, powerful penguin? Welcome to the stream. If your day's going amazing. Yesterday I drove to Wyoming to go see a small band. I was kicked out of the bar for being under 21, even though it was an all-ages show. After complaining about it on the Insta, the band reached out. Ooh, are they gonna give you a free show? Is the SMP like build friendly? Build friendly. I mean, people like to build on there. That's what people do on Minecraft, right? They said the venue they were at sucked kicking out random people for no reasons, and they gave access to go to the next show for free. That's awesome. I'm glad that happened. Wyoming's an F-tier state. I actually lived in Wyoming for quite some time. Where's your guys' dream place to live? That's a great question. I'm gonna see Weird Al live. He does live shows. Awesome. That's awesome. Mars. Live on Mars. That's an interesting one. In between the toilet paper aisle in Costco. Personally, mine is either Japan or actually Wyoming is nice. Whoa! Wyoming! That's where you want to live, is Wyoming. Wow. Wow. I could live somewhere else for 6 months. Well, it depends on my life and 6 months. That's totally different questions. If it was 6 months, Japan would be a good one. I would live in Japan for 6 months, I think. But I would not live there for life, I don't think. It's a big change. It's too far away from everyone, and gotta learn a new language. For life, that's a hard question. I think that if I didn't have to consider my family and everything, or cost, I think places like Iceland would be cool. Like super beautiful, everyone's happy and very nice. I don't know if they would like me coming over there and ruin their party, but... What? But in all reality, I'm not sure where I want to live for the rest of my life. That's a big question. And I honestly feel like the universe is gonna tell me where to go. Something's gonna happen and I'm gonna know where to go because the world's gonna tell me where to go. I mean, that's kind of what's been my life so far. The world just kind of tells me what I should be doing. Like, I got a job at Olive Garden because the world told me that's what I should be doing. Just happened to be the thing that came up in my applications and the first one to actually give me an interview. Moving to Nevada was one of the things aside from the world to go do. I just needed to get out, and my parents bought a house here, so I was like, well, here we go. That's a way to get out, I guess. So I'm waiting for a sign from the world. Wyoming sucks. I mean, it's pretty empty, but Yellowstone's cool. And the Devil's Tower's cool. No killing at spawn like non-anarchy, then hook me up. Yes, it is non-anarchy. That's correct. There are rules like that. And to get on the server, you have to join the Discord server. You have to be 13 plus. And make sure you read the rules before you get on. That's all I ask. And you can join the Discord server through a link in the description of one of my videos. It's not going to be in the stream, but any one of my videos recently, it's going to have a link to the Discord server, so you can just join it through there. It'll have everything you need to know to get on to the Optic SMP. Wyoming has animals and is spread out, so I don't have to interact with other humans. I mean, it has got some animals. It's got... I mean, pretty much anywhere you go is going to have animals. I don't know if Wyoming has the most interesting animals out of anywhere you can go, but it does have animals. What? Yeah, if you want to see a cow, if you want to smell cow manure, then you can go to Wyoming. Do you know that the Owl House is getting a new book? Owl House is overrated. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Someone just stole from Optic. What are you guys doing? You guys stealing? 1999. It's too bad. I would have had enough to buy it, but I spent all my money riding Melvin Dew. Got about 10 minutes left before I gotta wrap up the stream, so we'll keep doing some Leaf and in my room. Oh yeah. That's okay. She's the only one I let steal from me. No repercussions. I stopped caring about that years ago. In Wyoming, someone called me a slur. I don't know what is wrong with some people, but with a lot of other reasons, I hate Wyoming. Well, that's rude. I mean, a lot of people in Wyoming are kind of rude. I feel like people live in Wyoming because they don't like people. What the heck is that? Is that cheese?
Mmm, cheesy. Mmm, that was cheesy.
Opticality. The best pet in Minecraft is 100% silverfish. Now that's a hot take. That's a burning take. I ain't never seen a take so burning. The spatula is very interestingly shaped. That's what I was thinking as well. I like how this is going. I think that all of the little moss bits should be coming from the water. Instead of coming from like a spot in the ceiling, I think they should be coming out of the water. I think that makes more sense. I think that's the direction I should have gone in, and I think it might take a little bit of a while to get back into a place where that will make sense. But we can just kind of connect up some of these and then just kind of break it up on the ceiling a little bit more. Should be fine. Get out of here, cheese. I'm just getting graffitied all over the place here. I think it like makes way more sense to have it coming out of the water. A little bit too thick. So I kind of doubled it up. Oops. Let's do one less there. Like that, maybe. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. And then I want this to connect a little bit better. I don't want to have any pale moss for now. I might mix some of that in later on. We always ask what Optic is doing, not how Optic is going. That's okay. That's my job, is ask how you guys are doing. And your job is ask me what I am doing. Or you could just look and then see what I'm doing. The best Minecraft pet is the Warden. No, that's a good choice. What is the IP? You should be able to figure out everything else on the you should be able to see it on the Discord. I don't really remember what it is. Something like optic.modern. Something or something like that. You whitelisted yourself on the Discord. That's correct. It should have the IP and rules should be like on the same thing. It should be like an important stuff. It's in a different channel, I think. It's on the Discord somewhere. You should find it. Add a rock pillar with the moss climbing up in the middle of the little pond. Rock pillar with the moss climbing up in the middle of the pond. Ooh. Not a bad idea. Silverfish are very cute. They dig for you and the pathfinding school. Sick vines. Thank you very much. Thank you. Do they really dig for you? I guess you can make them dig for you, can't you? That's interesting. The best mob in Minecraft is the polar bear for the lore. Polar bear have lore? Yeah, I didn't know the polar bear lore either. Mmm, cheeseburger. I'm thinking maybe we'll have this go up like that, but I don't know about this. I don't know about these right here. Let's get this one out of here. Do 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 do. Why does it go straight from cobblestone to andesite? Oh, that's not. What's stone? It's supposed to bridge the gap there. There we go. Let's make this hang a little bit lower. You can even have it hanging a little bit more like that. Coming at you. We have a little bit more hangy bits like that. I think it could look cool. Not too much though. Trying to think, how would it look if I had a big thing in the center? You wouldn't be able to see the exit on the other side, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Having the pole in the middle would change the entire vibe of the area. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about that. I don't think it's a bad idea at all, but I'm gonna think about it some more. One of my 3 cats is asleep on the foot of my bed. Polar bear equals nest. My dog's right behind me. My microphone's blocking her. Hi, Sandy. Why don't you want to say hi to the stream today? Here's my Sandy dog. Say hi. Great talk. Jeb added the polar bear for his wife. Jeb's wife is a polar bear activist, so since the polar bear was added, Mojang donates around $5,000 to $10,000 every year to help global warming die out. That's awesome! I did not know that. That's super cool. Their kid also named Bear? Why does Optic look like a crackhead? You're not the first person to say something like that. Is it the brightness? Is it too dark? Am I too dark? You're so rude to Optic. Let him look like a human being. Sandy the dog. Everyone loves the Sandy the dog. She needs a haircut. She's a hot dog. Using my asleep cat as a footrest. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Sandy cameo goes hard. You got on the server! That's amazing. You know, what do you guys think? This is what we got accomplished today. I mean, it's not much. We got some rocks, we got some vines. We did a lot of procrastinating and talking, but that's okay. We'll be back next week to do some more work, and we got the concepts done. We got the big ideas done. So now we can kind of just keep decorating. So we'll continue on that next stream. Oh, I got a mess to clean up over here. What the heck? We'll go say hi on the Optic SMP, and then we'll wrap up the stream. How about that? I look fine. Thank you, E. Morris. You're the best. You're amazing. You're so very nice to me, and I appreciate it. You know, I have some starter gear. I'll get you some starter gear. Optic isn't a human, he's a short goblin. That's not true, I'm not a goblin! Hello, hello! You can do /color to get your name a color. And here's some starter gear for you. It's a little bit used, but it's okay. Something. There no pants. Did I not give you pants? That's hilarious. Pantsless. Ooh, that's a cool cape. Do I have that cape? I don't think I have that cape. That's a really cool one. And you build ideas. Well... I think we have an iron farm that's gonna get... I think that we have some people working on iron and books right now, which is the main needs. I think that if you want to build a base, this area is pretty full. I don't think that... Like, this area over here is the shopping district. So I wouldn't build a base over here, and then over there is my house, and we got a couple other bases over there. So I would head either past the house on the hill this way, or go on a boat and get onto the other side of the water over there, or head past the bases. Like, this entire starting area is surrounded in bases. Let's take a look up high and I can show you a little bit better. So we got a base there, we got a base there, we got a base there, base here. There's nothing over here. So like there's that island, there's that hill, there's that. There's nothing over in these areas if you want to take that. There's a base here, there's a base here, there's a base here. I kind of want this area for myself. And then this area is for the shopping district. So you're going to have to go a little bit exploring to get a base. If you want to do one of these, that's probably the easiest. Or you're going to have to go past the water somewhere past this area. As for build ideas, if you want to build a farm, I have farm ideas. I know what farms we need, but your base, that's up to you. Yeah, I would take inspiration from the land. I would take inspiration from the environment. Maybe from the other builds around here. If you want to just have a look around, go ahead. Go ahead. You need... Oh, you probably are gonna... I'm gonna sleep for you. Probably a little dangerous, ain't it? Do-do. Oh, burnt to crisp. Did you get your stuff back? Oh. Thank you all for coming to the stream today. I hope you all have an amazing and a wonderful rest of your day. I have to get back and I have to go to work. It's been an amazing stream. Lots of people coming to talk today. I really appreciate it. So much happened today. It was awesome. I'm so glad I got the opportunity to stream today. Sorry it wasn't as long as normal. But we'll be back with more next week. It's gonna be a few days. I'm gonna keep working on my theme park videos very hard, okay? It should be out soon, hopefully. I guess that my house has iron. Ooh, iron in my house. Alright, well, I'll take a look at that after the stream. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye, later.